Okay, welcome in Batlings. Even though the audio is different, I am so sorry. I've had to mess around with it a bit today to see if I could try to fix one issue, and instead of probably cause about five others. At least things should sound a little bit clearer. Downside, you're going to hear background noise from my computer mouse no matter what I do right now, just because A, I don't actually talk loud enough for my mic, because I can have to be quiet, so I'm missing us up more and more. Game audio might actually sound a bit better, in theory. I'm not entirely sure here. Yes, there's a little raccoon that comes to say hi too. I've messed a little bit with the screen to create a little bit of a different look with it, especially with the border that I've been trying to get work for ages and finally figured out a way. All in all, should look a little bit cleaner. Should sound a tiny bit better. Aside from that, yes, it is two streams in the same day, specifically because for me, it's almost two separate days, but it's technically the same day of the week. Okay, so this is technically the Friday stream. The other one should have been kind of counted as a Thursday one. No, it was definitely not on Thursday. Get back into this, see what I remember of the stuff that we did yesterday. It is going to be another, like, 1 to 2 hour stream, as much as I love my 4 hour streams. They're easy, they're fun. They're not fun for me right now, because I have homework and stuff. So, yes, there'll be 4 hour streams again eventually, but for now it's probably going to be 2 to 3. After I get past kind of the doing 2 hour ones for a bit. College is a heck of a thing, is all I can say. Oh, there's Cece. She'd like to let you know she has thoughts about everything. I think I've gone here before. Oh no, this is door out. Okay. I'm trying to remember where we need to go. Because it has been a minute and I know... Oh, that works as like a straight up door out. Okay. Interesting. Yep, there's our sprint. I think I need to go towards where the glowy red stuff is my guess. That looks like it's a very, very open world. Keep forgetting to add the open world tag to the Twitch, but I think it is fairly open world. It's just more, Cece, please stop clawing my chair. She's having a day of it. That's all I can say. She is mad at my chair, mad because I'm not paying attention to her directly right now, even though she's got attention earlier, and then I'm mad about a whole lot of other things. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I've done this one. It does look like this is where I exited the last one, so I probably need to go over there. You know, if I looked at the map, it'd probably tell me. Yes, I'm here. Yeah, I need to open that somehow, but I don't. I think it's another mask, and I think that's the area you need to go to. I'm trying to feel if the game audio is too quiet. I think it is. Because my headphone audio is actually too quiet. Okay, we're gonna adjust that real quick now that I catch that. Do-do-do. Okay, how's that one? I don't want to turn the music down too far, but I might have to, or I can just turn my volume up just a smidge. Okay, that should be fine. Oh yeah, Flaky will bark. Okay, yeah, that's what I need to open. I need another mask for it, I think. It doesn't look like it's the wisps I need. It looks like it's the, another mask. So it means surely there's another mask in another spot. I don't think it's both in the Seer's Crypt. At least it doesn't give me that vibe. There. Nope. Yep, there's a statue here, so that gives me the vibe that definitely something up here to do. Oh, jars. Gotta love jars. I do really want the crystals, please, and thank you. Storage is something. Ah, that's interesting, okay. Okay, not much to do in here aside from I can go in there. More jars here. Gotta remember to get a bunch of those because we can trade them into the raccoon. No? That we were not what I need. Okay, where are you leading me? There we go. We have 2 now. Is there anything in this one? Nope. At least not that the weather hasn't messed with. So you get in there. Ah, a lever. Okay. Gotta love an ancient civilization that has left us levers that are fox accessible. Okay, now the volume is actually a little higher than it was. Give me a hot second with that music volume. Back down to 50, holy moly. Don't need to destroy everyone's ears. Yeah, it's a little bit better than it was. Okay. Can't do anything with the wisps yet? Nope, I can. In you go. Anything else here that I need to pay attention to? I need this for sure. May have to turn that music down just a tad bit further. There we go. I'm trying not to hurt people's ears with it, because it is, went from kind of nice and quiet to, oops, just a tad bit loud. Oh, that's not ominous at all. Hmm. I don't think I should be in this stuff. Just a hunch. Any info? No? I am running out of attempts for this. You're supposed to sprint jump, buddy. Oh god. We're gonna be doing a revive here in a second. Yep. I'm assuming we need the skull mask there, but my best guess is I have to run and jump and get it? Maybe? I'm hoping? Yes, I would like to awaken. I'd like to not make the same mistake I just made. I like to pretend it never happened. The problem is, I have a statue and I have to... Yep. Bonk. Okay. Oh, I don't need to collect it. Okay. Actually need to jump over here. Well, damn. Definitely chest first. Just crystals? Yep, just crystals. I'll at least have enough to go visit the raccoon again. I believe the raccoon had a special skin. No. It was apparently okay to land. Wait. That is fox. That is deer. Okay, and you are... Burp. I assume bird? Okay. This one is deer. So there's going to be a place for the deer one, maybe? They gave me 3 options here. I go through using this. Yes. I'll gladly take the crystals, so I can turn them in for things. Ah, there's a scroll. We definitely need that. That's not something we want to miss. Memory, the White Raven Guardian, keeper of the past, whispers to me all he has witnessed. Against the vastness of his knowledge, my troubles seem insignificant, like distant stars in the endless night sky. Interesting. Hmm. I guess in a way that was the way I was supposed to go, not as I thought, the off-path. Okay, plenty of crystals, though. Back up and over. That didn't get unlocked, but it also doesn't look like it can be. Okay, that looks like a ram statue. I'm holding the deer one. What's this one? That is also a deer one. Okay. I don't know if I can do anything with those just yet. Aha. Yeah, that one counts. Okay, so I only have to really fight to get the other one. Definitely a work smarter, not harder moment on this one. You're the one I think that was different. You're not a deer. Fingers crossed it works, but, Yep. Okay, perfect. Okay. I am filled with grief for the fate of my people. I share my pain with Memory, the wise white raven. My great teacher and dear friend. I can see Memory embodies my sorrow. My pain is now his to bear. Interesting. Assuming there is a statue somewhere I'm gonna need to find. I know, it's right next to it. Okay, we're good. Got that. Stick it there. Or not. Oh no. So close and so far. Why am I just dropping it? Because that's a fox and this is a bear, that would be why. It is not the right one. You are the fox one. There we go. Hello, Cece. Do you have thoughts to share? Do you have thoughts about the game you'd like to share? I think you have thoughts about wanting a treat you'd like to share. Okay, so don't touch the red stuff. No, that might be hard. Oh, nope. Sorry, Cece, you can't be up here right now. Oh boy. Hello. Hello. Yes, hello, Cece. Hello. Hi, kitty. Hello. You can't be up here right now. No. I know. Hello. Thank you. Good girl. So if you're not going to pay attention to me, I'm going to make sure you have to pay attention to me. Aw, oh, darn it. Can't get through there. Okay. Yes, none of these are open yet, so I need to find something to open them. Okay, there we go. Oh wow, we're at already 200 crystals. Heck yeah. Okay. Yes, I need that, but I want to do everything else first, just in case it results in... Uh-oh. Skill point? Skill point. As I take my final breaths, I see Memory growing into a monstrous form, embodying all of our rage and pain. His eyes glow red and his breathing is labored. He has broken through the dungeon roof and has set flight towards the temple, where the bear tribe is camped. So it's not metaphorical, it's, literally. It's a literal embodiment of something, okay. Which is why there's white feathers everywhere. Okay, Is there a way to open those doors? Maybe? If that's what that string is for. I'm gonna put you at the top of the stairs. Oh, I can't reach that. Yeah, there's no way to reach that. I'm just gonna lose health doing that. Okay, well, darn. At least I need to give it a try. Okay, there we go. Let's grab this mask and get out of here. Before we do really meet the very large white raven who's going to be possibly angry because corrupted. No. I have been here. It puts me out in the orchard. Well, that's interesting. Okay, now the place I need to go is over here, though. I drop the second one of these off, which opens that. So I should definitely take a look around to make sure I don't miss anything else. Considering I see, clouds. Well, not clouds, the red swirly stuff. Means there's probably something I'm going to want to look at and not miss. Yep, we will do that in a second. I'm gonna go check this other thing that I don't lose out about on it, and definitely go check in with our little raccoon friend. Yes, hello, Cece. Do you have more thoughts to share? Hello, raccoon. What do you have for me? I need some things. Hey, what is this? Interesting. I want that first, then we're gonna go for this. The way I'm gonna do that, I think, is I'm gonna go check out that other area I saw and see if I can get some more crystals before we move on. Plus, I have some in the house, I think, that we have that I also stored that I can go grab. And they should have enough to buy everything before we move on to the next area. Because I have a feeling it's going to come in handy. I don't know if they're available past this area. Anything... Aha! There's a wisp. That might just be the monastery. So maybe I'm not missing jars? This is the monastery. I mean, there's a beach shore I haven't been on. I need to see if I can get down to, because I know there's stuff down there. I know there's going to be a way down. See if I find it. Okay, that worked. Getting back up might actually be the other issue, but we will cross that bridge when I get there. Aha, there are jars down here. Perfect. I think there's gonna be clams? Or oysters? Dang it, depending on the shell, it might actually not be either of those. I'm actually thinking that isn't either of those, but I don't know the classifications of mollusks enough to tell you. Oh. Ooh. What do you think of that? A secret. Where's this one go? Oh, neither, because it's, I've already got it. Okay. That one is the ramp. Oh, interesting. Okay. Get another one of these guys. I'll take that, thank you. That gives me 10 apiece. Nice. So definitely keep an eye out for those. Oh, I forgot what this is called. Is it basalt? Maybe? I know there's significance when you see it. Grab all these. Oh, that one was empty. Ah, I see bubbles. Time to grab... This might be scallop, to be fair, actually. It might not be clam or oyster, it might be scallop. Continue going this way a bit, see what else I can find. Or is this about the end of the beach? No, this is about the end of it, I think. Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Is there anything over there that I want to get? No. Okay. I do see a relief or a carving that I haven't checked out, so I'll go do that. Kind of very curious of, I'm gonna get more of a story out of them, or like there's gonna be something if I get enough of them. There we go. Oh, it must be the story of the tree, because there's a big tree here. That one, I guess, is a tiny bit more obvious, but still very interesting. I think I checked out the tree very much last night, because I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna skedaddle to find a place to be done, and then didn't give it a good look over. But it doesn't look like there's anything I can do with it. Aside from it exists. Able to take a firefly, though. Guess I should check this thing out over here, but I don't think I can... Nope. Oh. Yeah, I did make it. And there's a wisp. How do you expect me to get to that. Oh. That's how. Well, I flew through it. I guess that doesn't quite count all the way? Okay, I'm missing something then? Do I have to do this one? Nope. No, because I have 3 wisps already and I can't grab another one. That would be why. Well, I need to go get my crystals from storage so I can really quickly go to the house and actually come back. Oh yeah, there's plenty to explore, by the looks of it still. Okay. Let's go do a little bit of that and head... Well, no, let's go back to the house, put these 3 wisps away, and then go that route, because then I have room for wisps. Which you are going to hear me say wisps with one heck of an S on it for a very long time. I am so sorry. Ooh. Okay. Map, where's the... There it is. Let's head back there. Oh yeah, I forgot if you're sprinting and do the bark, it is quite the call. Maybe part of a house or building? Yeah, do my best to clear this area before we go to the next one, because I didn't quite do that, I think, very well with the first one, though to be fair, it also kind of is the tutorial area, so maybe that's a little bit more forgivable. Oh boy. Alright. Let's try this again. There we go. Yeah, it's up there, okay. Oh, I see plenty of jars. Well, that's funky. Why do you have such a glow? The answer is apparently no answer. Very interesting, though. There we go. Yeah, 120 already. Need 150 for one thing and 150 for the other, and I might actually get enough. Oh, little cart. Is somebody digging? I do actually like how nice the waypoint is. Like, you can actually really see what you're looking we're trying to find with that waypoint. Bit better than some of the other ones I've seen for other games. Actually quite nice. Not sure how I feel about the fading out effect, but it still is actually really nice. Okay. The raccoon friend isn't here, right? It is. Hello. Okay. There you go. Now to go explore the other places. It looks like there's buildings down there. Kind of on this side. Then I need to go get the little wisp that I didn't grab. It looks like there might be a statue over here for Revive. What's this? Oh. That is definitely not a Revive point. Okay. Is this a I can get from place to place thing? I'm assuming based on how excited my fox is. Base there's a Revive point here too. Okay. Interesting, but good find. Very good find. What's over here? I think it's a... Yeah, that's the Seer script. That's where I went through earlier. I think there was a bunch of wisps that hit the beach over here that I didn't really follow at the time. And then this... Oh, he's just telling me about the wisps, I think. Okay. Time to go see what's down here. As far as I can go that way, but it does look like there's some stuff over here. Definitely jars at least. There we go. Not really much. I think most of the wisps are dissipated out now. I kind of thought some might still be on the beach, but doesn't seem that way now. What are you? Or better yet, is there a reason to actually come over here? Yes, there is. There's a chest. Nice. I have looted 10 chests. This one didn't give any other rewards, though. Kinda looks like there's a jar up there. Do that. Thank you. Gonna say this is into the crypts, and that is not a jar up there. Okay. This is where we kind of went in. This is the other side of that. Which is actually where I do want to be. There we go, because I want to go take a look at these buildings, because I haven't. This also put me back over by where the wisp was anyways. I see. Let's see if I can find a way up over here. Nope, that's not working out as intended. Hello, guys. Some driftwood. Okay. So I need to do this differently because I know there's a way. That way I can get that bridge down. Break up our pottery again. Make sure we get all the crystals we can. Oh, hello? What does this do? Gives us rest, but not much else. Okay, interesting. Where does it go? Oh, part of the crypt, okay. Well, there's a glowy lantern up here, and a bunch of this. Nice. It looks like music notes, maybe? But not quite. And it's been years since I took band. It could be for a different instrument than I'm thinking. Darn. I wonder where that originally started, or where it should have been for it. What? I'm gonna definitely need to get over there. Hello, thank you. Because I'm very curious now. Is it shooting stars that are falling? How did I ever get down here? That's the next question. I had to backtrack up the river. I mean, it gave me flashbacks hearing the impact for a second, to, Planet Crafter. Gosh, the jump scare of the fox's face every so often is, not intentional. I know it's a bug, but it definitely gets me. Yeah, this is a staff we got. Looks like it has to do with weather. Speaking of weather, I think I can just go through here. Yep, I can. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've opened that, but you never know. I have. Okay. Let's go back and see if I can get across so I can open up that bridge. What is this over here, by the way? I don't know if I can get up it, though. Not quite. I can definitely swim at least. Get some over here. So then go up there. Somewhat, once I'm actually able to get out of the water. Okay, there we go. We're fox. Okay, buddy, I want to see what's over there, and I need to go figure out where those impacts are, because that was an interesting sound. What is up here? Well, for one, just about the largest vase I've ever seen. For this game, at least. Or pottery. So close. That was 21, maybe? Crystals? Oh, I can't get up that way. Yeah, maybe on this side and around? Oh, this is where I was. Oh, I saw it for a split second. Oh boy. Well, gotta really quickly deal with that one. Gotta love when, the bots get better about, getting through your, ways of making sure the bot chats don't go through. Okay, make sure I do that again so I can adjust everything. There we go. Anything else up here, though? Nope. Just those. Okay, the bridge is there. Oh. Hey! I'm actually okay. I think I do have the reduced fall damage, though, thing. Some more bases here. See what I can do about this. Okay. That should be able to get me over there. Oh, actually, no, it just gets me over here. Okay, this way is how I would go over here. Kind of interesting fence type. It works, though. Oh. Okay, we got a little homestead. And plenty of crystals. Anything down below? Oh yeah, definitely something. Okay, well we're gonna go up first. That way I don't miss anything. Because I don't know how I'm gonna get back out from here. Nice. Where does this go? Ah, scroll. Despite his numerous spiritual talents, the Council of Elders deemed Grimnir unfit for their order. They instructed him to go back to his homeland and utilize his abilities to uplift the bear tribe from poverty. Only then would he be considered worthy of the order. I think I have that whole thing finished? Yeah, I have the whole thing finished. Okay. Can't do anything with you, apparently. I can go up here. Empty those. Okay, how do I get back out? That is the next question. Ah, up here. Nice. There's a little dock area. What was I just, yeah, finished up that. I don't think it gave me anything, though. Appearance-wise, but I have the skill points. That's what I need to do. Okay, hang on. Skill tree. Yes, I'd like the graceful, please. Okay, we have one more wisp, and we have a little bit less damage in falls, because I have a feeling, knowing me, that that is going to happen a bit. But now I think we're good to go and move on to the next spot. There we go. There's the wisp. Now we can go talk to our raccoon friend. When my voice doesn't leave, goodness gracious. Talk to the raccoon friend, and then go get some more stuff before we leave the area. I don't know if I'm as worried about the fact that there is quote-unquote a lost wisp. Oh, we never found the impact either. That's right, there's a thing that impacted. It landed somewhere. Wouldn't happen to be on the map, would it? Aside from maybe that? What is happening? I don't know. I heard the thing fall, but no idea where it would have landed. I'll at least go talk to the raccoon, because I want that one ability where we're able to kind of walk through some of this corruption stuff, because I have a feeling I'm going to really need it here soon. What about you? What do you do? Oh, you take crystals, that's right. But I do probably need you. I still have enough crystals for the ability I want, even though I won't be able to get literally anything else. Okay, what do you do? Ah, something with that. Good news, we're still finding stuff. Hey, what's here now? Ah. Something to do with the RAM area? Maybe? What do I need for it? Definitely missing something. Aha. Okay. There is, it doesn't take me anywhere. Okay, fair enough. I don't see anything in the water that gives me a hint. Yet, at least. Okay, so this is the monastery again, yeah. Okay. Well, let's see if it has to do with the quest I've been sort of working on then. The quote-unquote main quest. So I've discovered it. That doesn't give me much as to what it's for. Really quickly back to the raccoon. It's not a scroll, right, is it? No, it's lantern, okay. To be sure, I'm not sure what it means when it's that particularly glowy. But I assume something. I'll try and get the jars over there before I go talk to the raccoon proper. There we go. Oh, where are we going? There we go. Yep, there they are. Nice. Not quite enough for what I need. And it wouldn't have been for two things. Well, I can get what I need, I just can't get two different things. Be picky. Yep, that's what I'd like to do. I think I just need to go in and equip it, right? Yes. Nice, we've got more runes now. Game, where are we going? There we go. I don't know if it knew for a second. Okay, now we're gonna go through this, which I'm assuming is gonna be teaching us a bit more about the Raven. Maybe? Because it did say the Raven flew off. Okay, I need a statuette. Which I'm assuming the hint is I'm gonna find it in the room on the side. Maybe? Well, first off, is there anything else in here? Plenty of fireflies and definitely a chest. Ooh. Glide room. Okay, I'm gonna need that then if I'm getting given it. Oh, okay, I gotta do that differently. New powers, yep. Hold, okay. Oh, nice, okay. That works quite well. Ooh, I might actually be able to go back to the raccoon after this. How am I gonna get over there? I think I have an idea. If I had started out just a bit higher, then yes. I didn't quite jump high enough. Okay, is there anything over here that I might miss if I'm not paying attention? No, because that doesn't stick out far enough. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's a drop. Oh wait, I have burb. There we go. Well, burb, we're doing a lot today. Oh. You can only do it for so long before you drop me. Okay, so I do kind of need to do what I was doing last time with it. There we go. Nice. Grab all the vases before I forget. Ooh. And now we grab the switch. Ah, okay, so this is also a part of the gliding. Very interesting. Oh. Okay, it wasn't quite... There we go. Okay, so there's an actual limited amount of time that he or she can hold on. Which is what the crowing signifies. Easy peasy to kind of keep an eye on. Mostly because I now have an auditory cue. Okay, another chest. No Fox Cosmetics. Plenty of crystals. Oh, give me that one, please. Is there anything else here? Nope, I think we're good. Yep. Okay, now swim over and put this over there. There we go. Okay, so gotta do this a little differently than I'm thinking. Okay. Don't do that. There we go. It's like, oh no, please don't jump off the side at an angle. Hey, it's not gonna be good. Hello, Cece. She has thoughts today. Okay. Is this a I need to glide situation? So I think it's a... Oh, yep, a little bit of a glide. There we go. A bit of a mix. Nope. Okay, we got a lantern. Do we got anything vase-wise over here? I see some there. Oh, they were empty. Darn it. How about that one? Nice. Nope, that one's empty as well. Okay, now we open this. Yep. No, CC, you cannot claw my chair. That's me. Is there anything I need to pay attention to here? Just that. Grab that vase. And that one. Then open this. Which I'm assuming opens that door. Yes, it does. Hey! Just getting kind of mean again over the fact that, like, she wants to play, doesn't realize it's, not quite playtime. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, that one turns on and off. So I guess that's something I'm gonna have to pay attention to? What are you? I don't know what it is. But I might need it. Huh. Okay, plenty of these. You can't be up here right now. I'm sorry, honey. It's not really room for Kitty. I know. So sad. So unhappy. Hello, Kitty. Hello. Do you want treat? Is this it? Oh, I know what it is. You see the dangly on my sweatshirt, and you want to play with the dangly, string. I'm not doing that either. I'm sorry. Or is it that you think you want my coffee? No? Not my coffee? No. Yes, hello, Kitty. Hello. I can't have you stay up here. I'd use my keyboard too much. I'm glad you're happy, Kitty. Yes, hello. Hello. You very happy, Kitty? I just want a pet. Or do you want treat? Because it's normally treat time. I'll go get you a treat. I'll go get you a treat once I'm done. You are such a silly cat. Hello. Let me see if I can... I can't quite do things around you, I'm sorry. No, but you also are like, well, you're gonna have to learn how to. I did it. I'm gonna have to learn how to. Okay. Oh. Well, it doesn't help if you get stuck in my, like, sweatshirt and also basically stomp on me. Okay, there's, like, multiple of these now. I see, because I need smaller weights to equal bigger weight. Maybe? Yes, that does seem to be the case. Hello, Cece. Hello. Hello. I can't do things around you. Truly. Ugh, that and you're getting hair on my nose and it's making my nose itch. Something fierce. Ooh. This is not me blaming the cat. This is me admitting that maybe, just maybe, I am a tad bit allergic to said kitty. But I love the kitty too much to bug her with such things. She has no knowledge. She need no knowledge of such things. No, I don't want to turn off the door. Hey, Kit Kat. Come. I will make a deal with you, Kitty. I will finish this temple, I will go take a break, and I will go give you a treat. Sodo... Soldo... I dreamt a fox came to me in my cell, its light withdrawing the darkness recoiled at its presence. It continued on to the great library, the brooding lair of our fallen guardian. When I woke, what sort of tale is this? And then I woke, what sort of tale is this? Either I'm a seer or I am drifting into madness. Interesting. Was that all that's in here? Kind of. Okay. Where do I go? There has to be somewhere to go. Oh, yeah, around the other side and up. Hello, Cece. She's just out of view of the cam. Her head's just low enough, but she is there. No, you can't. You can't shove the microphone out of the way. That doesn't work. Nope, nothing in those ones. Up here, where does it go? It goes up there, okay. Not really a reason to do that. I'll take one of those, please. Aha, did need it. Do that. And I see a switch over here? Yes. Well, I don't exactly like how ominous the music got. That's not helpful. Sometimes there's Cece who does a burp, and I am so confused as to how. No, you can't shove things out of the way. She goes. Out of the way, kitty. Where do I go from here? I'm assuming out towards the middle more. Based on how this stuff looks, yeah, it's out to the middle. Oh, when you said large white raven, I don't think I understood what they meant by large. That is definitely large. So I'm correct, the black raven is thought, and then that is memory. I'm assuming this is a we need to get out of here moment. Oh, yes, that would be correct. Oh. Oh, why did you put us all the way back down here? Actually, where am I in terms of down here? I didn't know any better and say they aren't working very well. Is it an order problem? Or to find the right one? No. Oh, I have to wait for him to... That feels worse. Ah, that's what I gotta also be careful of. Okay. That adds some difficulty to this. Well, this is where it's already been, so I'm assuming safer. Come on. Come, birdie. Oh, I have to go up one. Okay. That's where this is going. Okay. Come on. Come on. Except I've done the foot already, so there's not something I can do there. Okay, come on. I need you to do your head, I think. There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting this a little bit more. I was not expecting a boss battle at all. Okay, buddy. You're doing good. Just, let's get you one last round of this, and it's gotta be something else. Wing, maybe? Where is that? Yeah, it's wing. Nope, not claws. Nope, not head. Okay, so maybe I need him to do this in a middle one. And then switch to one beside. And now do... No, because that didn't grab the wing either. How do we get your wing in it? Plus head gets us also wing. It does also get us wing. All I know is I'm tugging on it, not that I can see very well. There we go. There we go. And from there... Uncorrupted birdie? Or not quite. I say I don't assume uncorrupted birdie, I assume dead birdie, but... Oh, maybe not. So I'm worried we've just put them into more corruption. To be fair, this is also supposed to be some sort of like animal guardian, and I don't know if this was what we were supposed to do with Ant. Well, I'm gonna assume. Oh, yes. That does seem correct. Oop. I do think we... Oh, they're small again. Why are they small versus large? Oh, well, that is good to know. Is it game sound or actual sound coming through the mic? It could be a little bit of lag. Specifically voice volume sound or game sound that's a bit roboty? That could be something on my end, to be fair. I'll have to work on that. Because my end, it says I have sound, but, let me do it this way. I love how it does that for a second, even though I'm on streaming. Yeah, it could be lag. Hopefully sound is actually coming through. I don't know why. The only thing I could see, and I would hope it's not what's happened, is if the music in the game is technically not allowed in certain areas, it can also cause a little bit of a mute issue. Because for me, it says everything should be going through on Twitch. I'll have to review it after and see if I can figure out what's happening with it, but on my end, it's saying everything is going through. Good news, I get a ton of gems, though. Oh, I missed one. Okay. Ooh. Okay, that's actually a really helpful boon. Got plenty of those things. I'm assuming... Go back up now? Or back through there? Either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to really quickly take a break. That gives me a chance to also kind of look at some stuff, but I will be back. I just need a real quick break, and then I will also check my audio and stuff while I'm doing that. So, give me just a bit. I'm back, and it sounds like I timed it about right, so the ad break came in about the time the normal break did. So I have some coffee, Cece got her treat, and we will figure out where we are going from here. I assume not back this way? Oh no, yep, back this way. I'm assuming this is going to put us at another point in the map. Oh no, we came this direction. Okay, never mind. So we do need to go back this way. Do we go back up? And you kind of see a thing in some places up there. That also doesn't seem right. Oh, he can carry me a lot longer than he used to be able to. Okay, that's nice. If I can get back into the little gust of wind. Oh, hello, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Yep, oh. Welcome in. Hopefully the volume is a little bit better than it was. Not quite sure. On my end, it's coming through just fine. Need to figure out where we're going from here. I think we're in the next territory. I think so. This is going to go for the next clan. Not sure. I'll move that waypoint in a bit, but that gives me an idea. Okay, so Deer Clan is where we're going next, or Stag Clan. What's gonna be in here? Well, a torch from one. There we go. I have to glide. No? Okay. So not the solution to that. Not that I see a way to enter it either. I'm not doing so good on getting crystals, apparently. Another place I'm gonna have to glide. I think I can just walk down to that one. Nope, nothing in those. A lantern or anything over here? They look like somewhere where air is going to pass through eventually. Just maybe not yet. There we go. Oh, no, Crystal, will definitely take a Firefly. I just have to glide over there. Assume that's the end goal. Okay, where from here? Well, if I want those down here. Go the path of loot for now and see where it takes us, but I have a feeling this is I'm gonna be going back up situation. Oh, does it quite connect? It does. Perfect. Okay. But where are we gonna go from here? I don't know if this connects all the way around. No, this goes up here somewhere. Oh, we got some water. Okay. Oh, not quite where I want to be going. Man, that is very fast moving. Okay, there. I think this gets us to the other side properly? Yes. Okay. I wonder how many different ways there are that you can technically go. Wait, is this the other side, or is this just kind of a quick foothold? Oh, nope, this is somewhere I probably do need to go. Okay, hang on. Let's go back up a second. What is up here? Because I see some things. Nope, this is from here. Okay, so... Yeah, I'm not sure why they're not able to. There's a... do it that way, because, also, you have to give me a sec, because apparently the chat sound has come back, which is a very interesting. Uh-oh, that isn't. I'll have to deal with that next time, I think, unless. I think I'm gonna have to mess with it later. It's not something I can deal with currently. Normally what I do is I have the ping for chat has been turned off in the past. At one point or another, and it is back again, and that's not a bad thing, but it is definitely not what I want from it. But I'm able to hear the stream myself through mobile and another device, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Ah, that's fair, but I know it's not the stream so much, unless you mean game audio, but even then it's saying that it's coming through, and I was able to hear it. Not exactly sure how to help you on that one. Mostly because I can't troubleshoot the problem other than being able to say that I know I can hear it on another device that I use to monitor when I stream. Okay, I think I just need to keep gliding down, maybe? Also think I can drop that for now. Okay. Oh, can I grab you? I have too many wisps. Yeah, I have a full amount of wisps. Okay, so I can't grab that. Wait, where did this put me? You're on a different shore. Raccoon's back there. I have to find everything again. I have a feeling there's gonna be another shop on this side. The downside is I can hear my own. I know for a fact I can hear mine, and I know I can hear... or somebody else can hear mine, so I don't know what to tell you on that one, I'm sorry. Hopefully tomorrow when I stream, I'll got a couple things fixed, so maybe that'll help a bit. Okay, that's where I do need to go. What is this? I wonder if it'll end up taking one of the wisps or not. Oh, nope. Wait, puzzle. Ah. Is there anything I can pick up for it? What am I seeing? What are you? Well, that was interesting. I think that's everything in here. That didn't quite work. Is that just slightly too high? I think so. What about this point? Nope, that's perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to be deer lane, I think. Based on all that in the background. Grab this. Make it up here. I'm wondering if it's audio is muted based on area? I would hope not. I would hope it's not a issue with the music or something. Oh, Turtle Tribe. Okay, interesting. I didn't realize that was one. Where are the tribes of the north? We sailed far, yet their shores lie empty. If a friend in need finds these words, know we've left a gift. Seek it, return it, and aid will rise from the deep. Interesting. Okay, what does that mean in terms of this, though? Oh, okay, I need to find whatever that looks like. Ooh, okay, get little glass floats. That's so, like, actually cute. I adore them IRL, I just don't, do much with them. They're not very common here. I'll gladly take those, though. Okay, what is this gift and where do I find it? Okay. You give me a hint that that's it. Or part of it. That is a lot of crystals. Can we walk over this and see what it seems to say I need? Hmm. Oh. I don't need anything to open it, it's just gonna open. It could be Twitch having a bit of a moment today. Okay. Okay, that's what I need. Now how to get out of here. There we go. Oh no. We have to be careful with this. I'm moving way too fast. Okay, now to return this to that statue. Well, that was a bit loud. I don't think it was meant to be that loud. I think it hit sound effect versus music and oh boy. I too also would not react well to a giant turtle. Okay, but what is this actually? Is the next question. No. It's I think it's another house. Okay, what am I supposed to do with this? No, there we go. They have released the turtle. Okay, appearance change. Not sure where the volume for this isn't as centered as some of the others. That is a bit funky. Hmm. Oh, okay, so I can teleport from here. Or it travels based on where I select, one of the two. Okay, I have an overabundance of crystals. I definitely need to hand some over to the fox downstairs before I lose a bunch. Hi, buddy. Gonna hand you... I'll do like that. That's a decent amount in storage. I just now need to find a raccoon trader. Does this do anything? No, but this might. Hmm. For a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna have to actually end the stream because it's about that 2 hour mark, and I got some other stuff I gotta do, specifically a little bit of college homework. But we have a turtle home that I mean, to be fair, we get handed it fairly easily, but we have a turtle home now, and we've made it to the next area. What is this? You know, see the stag statue, but what is this plus flag? Does it have to do with the Bear Clan? Kind of think it does. Mog the Mighty. We have landed on the northern coast of Mossford Forest, home to the Stag tribe. Despite we being heavily armed, the people here foolishly welcomed us. They must be unaware of our plan to besiege the great city. We await Grimnir's signal fires from the south, where we lay waste to their homes. Okay, interesting. Can I open this one? Nope, there's nothing in there to let free. Well, here's the boats that have definitely worn away. Anything in them to pick up? I mean, aside from crystals, mostly just the crystals. I do have another coat color that I'll have to take a look at. Yeah, I like this a little bit better. That one is nice, though. I'm hoping eventually I get some more eye colors. That's gotta be where the clan is, but I see another little camp over here. I'll go look at that, and then I'm gonna log out by the statue. I did say it's not gonna be as long of a stream as some of the other ones have been. Nothing there. Anything in here? Because I do see kind of landmarky stuff. No. Okay. I'll get closer towards the village before I log off. I was gonna say the statue, but I get a little bit closer to it. When I pick up tomorrow, I actually will be a little bit more guaranteed to remember what I was doing before I logged out. What sometimes is a problem. Which is currently why this week before we continue next week with streaming, I will have to log into Assassin's Creed and figure out where I left off. Possibly work on some of the daily quests for a little bit to get back into it. Okay, this is definitely where the Stag Clan is. Or was, I think is the more appropriate term. Hmm. I will say the tree jutting out at an angle at the base of this does not give me good feelings about whatever I'm going to find in here. I have a feeling I'm going to be chased off by something and have to jump. Hopefully not, but definitely a possibility. Have we, by any chance, found the raccoon yet? Nope, no raccoon as of yet. Well, mine doesn't sound particularly, great for whatever happened here. That might need two, so I'm gonna need to get another one. That's not a problem. I guarantee there's gonna be one or two around here somewhere. What is up here? A chest for one. Okay, there we go. That doesn't give me another wisp just yet. I'm not worried about a second wisp as much as I am just, figuring out where I want to log off with this. Because the next time I log in, if I really need a second one, I can run all the way back to the turtle house and go grab one of the ones I dropped off. Here we go. Warriors of Mint statue have arrived on our shores from lands far off. They wear the emblems of the bear tribe, yet also a new mark I do not know. We welcome them openly and have shared our abundance, for this is the way of the stack. No, it doesn't sound like that ended particularly well, sadly. Nor does it look like it ended particularly well. Oh, there's a wisp. Hello. And there's wisp number 2. I'm gonna log out here for now, though. That way, I'll put it back on that screen. It doesn't need to be on this one. I will continue it tomorrow for a little bit, because I got some other stuff I gotta do, and I got some stuff in the morning I gotta do. That's why this is not in the morning. Well, it is in the morning. Evening for me, late enough to call it night, not morning. But, um, I will continue this later on, tomorrow, in the evening as well. Once I get a little bit more sorted on scheduling and some other stuff, probably starting next week, they'll be a little bit earlier in the evening. Probably go back to more of the time I used to, where it was like 6 p.m., 6:30, Pacific Standard Time, and go from there. It's probably what I'm going to do, and go back to for a bit. And then it's only gonna be 3 days a week, mostly because college and a lot of other stuff and stuff trying to do the 5 days a week I was doing. That ended up also going to like 4 days a week, I think, at one point. As fun as that schedule is for, like, hey, I'm getting a lot of stuff done in games, it is also very, very hard to manage and keep up with if you have other stuff going on. So currently it's going to be about 3 days a week because that's a bit more manageable. Times are going to be, normally you shoot for like 4 hours for some of the games like Assassin's Creed because it takes so long to get into it. The first hour you can just about discount, that gives you about 3 hours of playtime, and the last hour I generally goof off a little bit because got to a point with the quest where I need to go do some other stuff. Um, Planet Crafter will be back on the menu eventually. This one is gonna keep going for a bit because I'm very, very curious to see how this one is. So far I'm very happy with it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. One, two things I'm gonna do is A, I'm going to adjust the graphic settings tonight and then before tomorrow, and B, I'll listen back on the stream and see if I can kind of figure out what's going on. But I have a feeling some of it is possibly Twitch issues, and then some of it might be. I wonder if the audio isn't allowed certain places. The other place I can actually check that is YouTube to see if it's said it can't be watched anywhere, and if that's the case, I may have to mute the music. But hopefully that's not the case. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you again soon.